Okay, we're live. Hey, how you doing, Appliance Bootcamp family and friends? Mike Sneed coming to you again. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We're going to give YouTube a few minutes to go out and send out the notifications to let everybody know that we are here live. It's going to be a short one tonight. I have an actual class that's going to be showing up tomorrow morning. So I got to finish cleaning up here, and we got to finish popping some popcorn. We actually have sold out of two flavors and on the way of selling out on the third. So I got to finish helping them pop popcorn and get it stocked up for the weekend. If you would like, in the description, we have a link where you can actually go and actually order popcorn and we'll ship it to you. We'd love for you all to order some so we can ship it to you. We really appreciate that. Not only do you help me to actually continue to create different business opportunities to bring to you all, but you provide jobs to the youth also. So I want to thank those that have bought popcorn that continue to buy popcorn. Please, if you would like to buy some, we have it in the description. And next week we're gonna bring on like five more flavors. So next week is gonna be a big week. We're gonna start doing some renovations to the ice cream parlor, getting that ready for our spring and summer. We're gonna make that larger where we can actually have more flavors in the ice cream parlor. We also gonna bring in more flavors to our actual popcorn. So we have that coming out. And just want to tell everybody thank you. So this weekend we have Appliance Boot Camp coming up. We're gonna have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Can't wait to see the crew that's coming in. I want to thank all the people who are texting me who have the course that actually that's telling me, hey man, I was coming to the live event, but unfortunately I don't need to come. I'm good. I'm making money. I'm going to quit my job. I'm straight. Thank you for everything. I love to get those emails. So you all who have purchased the hands-on live event, but you already got your business started, and you're texting me saying, hey man, I don't need to come. Thank you for everything. I catch you later. I really appreciate those texts and emails. I love to see those. I like to see those a whole lot better than the ones that say, "Hey, can I get a refund because I don't want to come to the hands-on live event now. I just want to do the online." But like I tell you all, just try the online starting off, and if you don't get it with the online, then you can upgrade. But most of you all can do it with just your do it with just the online. Seriously, you can't do it with just the online. Because either way you do it, you're gonna have to be self-educating yourself. You're gonna have to learn how to go online, get the information, and actually go out there and self-educate yourself. Also, the VA module. I'm actually working with a company where they're actually helping me integrate my. I got like three different softwares I use. I use Zoho. I use Appointment Quest. I'm also using Call 'em All. I got like three or four different softwares that I use to actually automate my business. Where they have one platform that automates all of that, and they actually reached out to me and they want to actually help me streamline it. I'm holding off on the VA. I've talked to them all this week, and they're getting the platform together. So they're gonna work along with us to create something that's streamlined for all of us that make the back end office a whole lot better. So they sent me the link so I can start migrating my stuff over this week. I'm gonna migrate my stuff over, use it for maybe a week, make sure everything is good. If everything is good, and I think it's something that'll work with us, then they'll come on and we'll partner up with them, and they'll offer webinars and training everybody up to speed and stuff on the back end office work. So I'm looking forward to that this week coming up. Actually putting I'm going to migrate all my stuff over to their platform, and I'm going to start doing. I have to redo the VA using their platform, but I think it's going to work from what I've seen on the demonstrations and stuff we've been going over, and I've been in contact with them all week. I think it's going to work very well. So we're gonna start migrating my stuff over on Monday, and I'm gonna run it from Monday to about Sunday, maybe 2 weeks. I'll run it in my business, And if it covers everything we need to have covered, I think it'll cover that and some. Then I'll release the VA with their, and I'll make the edits with their stuff in there, and then they'll come on. We talked about having some webinars where we'll take a day or two, they'll take a day, an hour, and they'll set up and they'll show you how to actually how you can integrate it to your website, how to do different things within the module, where you all can come in and get firsthand experience with them and training. So I wouldn't have to be doing all the training on the back end. They will actually provide the training and stuff. So that's the only hold up with the VA right now. They came on and so far it like it's going to work great. So that should be coming out. I'll be talking more about that in the next couple of weeks. Also on the building update, with the new buildings that I purchased, I'm waiting. Unfortunately, the lady who's doing the van life, the town has to get her out, and so they went out to they've gone out there this week to reconcile to get her moved out. Unfortunately, like I said, she's not going. So they had a little bit of fireworks from what I've heard the last couple of days. I'm not going to say too much because it might be something where police getting involved and stuff. Matter of fact, it is stuff that the police is getting involved. So I'm just not saying anything about it anymore, and I'm not going out there doing any more filming until they get until they get that stuff straight. I don't want to get in the middle of that. So yeah, she got her heels dug in, and they got to take care of that. So once the town and her get that stuff situated, then I'll go back and I'll start doing more of the new buildings and businesses that we're going to put in there. All right. So tonight's going to be a quick one because, like I say, I got a class coming tomorrow. I got a 10 o'clock curfew, and I need to finish straightening up, and I need to finish packaging popcorn. But it used to be an old saying that said that youth is wasted on the young. And I used to hear people say that, and I didn't know quite what they're talking about. But now I do. I know very well what they're talking about. Because I wish so badly that someone had gotten to me in my early 20s, that a real mentor had caught up with me in my early 20s and actually told me things that I know now. You know, if somebody would have got to me in my early 20s and especially told me, don't go purchase no house in no subdivision. Don't do that. Go out to the country, buy you some land and build you a house on several acres. If on 5 acres minimum, I would have built my house if somebody had got to me early on, and not purchase a house in a subdivision. Me coming from the country, just coming out the country, I thought the subdivisions, when you go in there, you saw these nice houses, nice neighborhoods. I thought that was the place to be. The worst place in the world for me to be at right now. I hate it. I wish somebody could have got to me in my early 20s, told me not to build no house, no subdivision, go out in the country and build you something. I wish somebody would have got to me and told me to focus on building assets and creating assets, and not even waste your time in trying to climb up the corporate ladder. I wish I hadn't wasted those 10 plus years out there trying to climb the corporate ladder. It was just a waste of time for me, and I hated that. I hated that I spent that time there. Because now I'm 48, and I found something out. And this week, since we've been doing the before 12 challenge, I can't keep up with these young bulls out here. I am beat. Yesterday, I got up. I got to bed. I went to bed at 6 o'clock yesterday. I've been trying to get up and run 2 or 3 service stops, and then come up and do everything that I need to do now. And it killed me to the point where I said I got to start working. I got to start working smart and not hard. I'm gonna have to just depend on my subs because I can't go out there. I can't compete with y'all young guys anymore. I cannot do it. I see you all posting y'all, I see what you all are making, and I remember I used to could go out there and do it, and I could get out there and get started at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, and 12 o'clock I wouldn't even, felt like I hadn't even worked. Now I'm telling you, it's bad. If I gotta get up and if I have to get up early and Lord knows if I have to if the young bull, if this old bull have to go tend to the herd before he go to work. If I gotta go see the mama cow before I go to work, I get started about 10:30, 11. I'm done before I even get to work. And if I go out here now and do two stops, 12:30, 1 o'clock, I'm done. I can't get out there and run like that anymore. I can do maybe one stop, a stop and a half before 12, but I just don't have the energy to get out there and push my body like I used to when I was younger. And I see you all are out here killing it. I mean, some of y'all, y'all are killing it before 12. Y'all putting videos up and y'all so energized, and and then y'all going back out in the afternoon and still running it, and y'all got all this energy to blow and to put there that I wish I had still. I don't have it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I gotta work smart. I gotta buy somebody else use. I have to. That's why I have to have subs because I can't do it. And to see you all out there doing that, man, I just wish I was young again and could get out there and make the moves that you all are making now. Everybody might have saw the video with Appliance. E stopped by, a young guy, and to see him now, where he's looking to make some major moves, and we were talking about it. And and if somebody had got to me at his age and got my mind right, I didn't really be honest. I was almost 40 before I probably 30, 37, 38 before I really got a really good mentor. And and if somebody had got to me like you all now got your head on straight, well, you all are looking to buy assets, to build something while y'all young and y'all got the energy to do all of that. Y'all got the energy where you all can run your appliance repair business, whatever business you got. You got the energy to go out and build, making major moves, building. A lot of you all are buying property and getting ready to build commercial buildings and stuff like that. Y'all got the energy to do that, and you got time on your hand. Where you got enough time to make that thing work. Versus me, I got the time coming to the time is starting to work against me now. So I got to be mindful of what I take my hands and attach myself to because it might be something that might sink my ship. I ain't got time to recover like I did, like you all did. You all in your mid 20s, some of y'all 24, 25. You got time if the ship sink and go down. You got time to build it 3 or 4 more times. A lot of us, we in third, fourth quarter. We in the prevent defense. We can't come up and play close and get burnt. We in the prevent, and to see you all out here now making these moves and stuff, man, I'm excited for you all, but I'm halfway jealous that I can't be out there doing it now. I have to be mindful of the steps that I make. I remember Slick used to tell me this all the time. He said he had to make every swing count. So he don't know how many times he had to get back up at the plate. And I used to laugh, man, you got plenty of time. Now I see what he's talking about. I got to make every at bat got to count now for me to go out there. I just can't go out there and just swing wild at any pitch that's coming by. So that's what I wanted to just talk about tonight. Just you all that are young, just getting going, and to see now that you all got y'all young kids, 5, 6 years old, y'all got them now in y'all tool bags, in y'all taking stuff apart. I just imagine when they get 16, 17, and they jump into this, and they got all that time on their hand of making the money that we're making and building, and their mind is focused on building. Our mind was focused on an illusion that we thought was for real. We thought climbing the corporate ladder was going to be real. It was a pot of gold at the end of that rainbow, and it turned to find out it was nothing. It was just a mirage that they had told us. 'Cause our parents had never seen it, and they just assumed that they didn't know. They just assumed that this was the way to go, and we went down. We took the wrong turn down the wrong road. So we got to go back and turn and go right and tell our kids the right way. Now, some people ask me, well, how you know where you're going now is the right way? I know now is the to me I know now is the right way because I'm pretty much retired now, and I'm actually now don't have to work as hard, and I see how my life is constantly progressing and getting better and better. Today I was able to do pretty much what I wanted. I took some time off. It was my son's birthday, so we took the middle of the day off. We went out to the Cheesecake Factory. My wife, my daughter, my son, and I hung out a little bit and came back to work. And I don't have to ask nobody to take no time off. And I set the schedule like I want. I said, hey, we'll come back and we'll pop the popcorn right before I do my show. Then we'll clean up after I get done with my show. So that we was able to do that. But my ice cream parlor it still ran. I still have people here working. And then when I came back, I was able to talk to several of the community people around here, talk about what was going on, and fellowship and have a good time. Talk about what we're going to do in the future, and I love that stuff. I love that stuff. I'm going to go here now and read some of the stuff we got in the chat. But like I say, it's not going to be long. I'm going to be done. This is going to be about 30 minutes because I got to get ready for the people who coming tomorrow, and we got to clean up this popcorn stuff that we done earlier today. Okay, reloaded applause. What's up, Mike? Hey, how you doing, ABC fan? All right. Greg B, hey, what's going on? Sega Phonics, getting it in the kill fam. Yeah, I got a little kill soul. I got that video coming. Where I'm taking, I'm gonna put some plywood in and fold the seat down, and I'm gonna turn it into an actual service. I was gonna do the seal system. I was gonna do the seal system out of my Kia Soul. But I got another sub that's coming on, going to be helping me out. I got a lot of stuff that's coming up. Like I said, I got the building. We're going to start renovating the ice cream parlor next week. I got the houses I got to do. So I got to get out there. I can't go out there and do the seal systems and stuff anymore. I got a lot of stuff I need to do in 2021. So I got another sub that's coming to help me out. So he's gonna actually start doing all my system work, and I'm just gonna build my little Kia Soul out to be a little small service vehicle, and I'm gonna start doing maybe one stop a week or something like that. Just go out there and do like a little video like I done the other day with putting in the door heater and stuff. Do little stuff like that just for content, but I'm not gonna be able to get out there and make a run. I'm gonna have to actually focus on building my other assets. I talked to JT about that earlier this week. I told him, I said, man, these guys are killing me. I can't keep up with them. I'm dead. But I need to, I wanted to be out there with you all doing this. But JT, he gave me confirmation. You know, you paid your dues. They just getting started. It's time for you to move on to the next level. I said, you right, man. I need to move on. So I'm gonna still do a little bit of content on that. But I'm getting more in. I gotta get more into my other endeavors I got going on. I gotta get those straightened out. Okay. Entrepreneur life skills. What's up, Mike? That popcorn is off the chain. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Hey, how you doing, Ofix? Greetings, Mike and ABC fan. Frank, question for you: Do you ever have to place a lien on anybody who owed you money? No, I didn't. I never had to place a lien on anybody who owed me money. I had one time. I think let me see. I had one time some ministers. It was some ministers and a prominent businessman in Durham. I'm not going to say too much about the prominent businessman because a lot of people in North Carolina didn't know who I was talking about. But anyway, it was a prominent businessman in Durham, and him and three ministers. They were getting together and they was buying these houses. This when Durham was going through gentrification. They bought the houses and they were going to flip them, and they were going to renovate them and flip them. And what we done, my electrical company, we went out and we wired the houses. Um, they ran it. It took them a long time to finish them, so we wired the houses, and then maybe 7 months later, they called me back, and they wanted me. They owed me money first. They wrote me a bad check. So what happened when we got to what we call after we passed rough in inspection. Once you pass rough in, um, I normally get half of my money. And when I first show up to the house, I get 25% of what you owe me the first day. And then after you pass rough in, you get 25%. And then after we trim out, you get 25%. And then when you get your CO, when you get your clear occupancy, then I get my other 25%. So I broke it up. I used to break it up into four payments. But anyway, during the time of when they were supposed to pay me for my passing a rough-in inspection, the check bounced. And so we had a problem with that. They finally got the money back up to pay me what they owed me for that. And then we went and trimmed out. So they had to pay me for what my rough in and my trim out. And so then when I got finished with the trim out, they didn't have the money to pay me then. And so I said no, I was going to take them to court, but then I just said forget it. I'm not going to bother with them anymore. They owe me the money for my trim out. I said okay, we good. So they called me about 7 months later. They tried to get somebody to actually trim out without me knowing it. Trim out is the easy part. That's just putting the light fixtures, putting in the switches, receptacles, and hanging the light fixtures. They thought they could do it, but they couldn't. Evidently, they thought that the person they hired didn't know what he was doing. Because upstairs would work, but the bottom stairs, none of the places would work. So they finally told me, they said, hey, we'll pay you all your money. I said, you got to pay me all money that you owe me up front before I come out there and we trim out. And they were like, okay. So they paid me all my money up front. I go there, and everything upstairs worked, but nothing downstairs worked. And we go up under the house, and somebody went up under the house and cut all the wires out and stole all their wires, stole the heating and air conditioning unit, stole the water heater. They just a house they spent all that money renovating. They just ripped it out. And with that, I think they got what they put bad negative vibes out in the air into the universe, and it came back, and they wanted me to come back and redo it for free. I was like, you crazy? You got to pay back for me to come back out here and fix it. So I think they ended up filing it on their insurance and stuff like that. But most of the time, if somebody don't pay you this and that, they'll come back. Even my buddy that stalked me on my houses and stuff, he came back. Everybody come back. The universe will bring them back around. It'll bring them back around. So you ain't got to worry about that. Hey, how you doing? Okay. All right, we got girl appliance. Hey, when is the next appliance repair conference? You talking about ASTE's? ASTE's is going to be July 15th, 16th, and 17th. It's going to be July 15th to the 17th. All right, and I put it in the actual community page and on the Facebook and on Facebook group. Hey, how you doing, girly girl? Okay. Hey, all right, Terry, how you doing? I thought that was you, Terry. All right, Donnie Madden, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? What's good, Mike and ABC fam? Mike, how do you take Mike? How do you take the front off the GE Iceman panel? It just pops off. You can just take your hands and grab fingertips and grab up under and just lift up on it and it'll pop off. If your fingers are sore like that, just get a small flathead screwdriver and stick it up there and just twist it and it'll pop off. It pops right off. Hey, how you doing, Shimano Fireline? He says, salute Grandmaster Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing, Dale Scott? They got something going on there. Hey, how you doing, Quentin Hodge? He said, hey, Mike, ABC. All right, my apps. Hey, how you doing? Untamed Kango. Say, what's up? Hey, how you doing? All right. They got networking going on. Girl Appliance said, me too, ABC fam. Yeah, I wish I had a mentor in my early 20s. What I could have done. Hey, how you doing, ABC Ken? Creative Connection. Hey, Mike, how can I reach out to you? You want to reach out to me? You can go to the email right here. All right, I just put the email in the chat. Um, you said it's buffering. Has it stopped buffering? Opix said the channel was buffering. Girl, yes, you spend 100,000 or more, and they tell you what to do. Yeah. Spend more than 100,000 now. A lot of them 250. You can't do anything. Can't even park the can't even park the service van out in your driveway. Hey, how you doing, Master O, Mister O? We got some networking going on. Too many restrictions on your properties. Yeah, I never move in another subdivision ever in my life. I want to move out of this one, but my wife doesn't want to move. I will move tomorrow. I want to get out. Uh, oh, Mr. O, I had the best year of my life, 2020, thanks to Appliance Bootcamp. Appreciate that. And he said gonna make 2021 better. Thanks. Yeah, 2020 was a great year for me in business. Great year. Picture Man 63. Good evening, Mike, ABC fam. Hope all is well with everyone. Yeah. ABC Ken, what's the reason you wouldn't build a house in a subdivision? Asking for a friend. For one, like Terry and them said, too many restrictions. Like in our subdivision, my service vehicle, I can't bring my service vehicle to my house. You can't park your service vehicle in your house, in your driveway. They don't want to see no service vehicles in your driveway. So that's one. And I know why they do it. You have to have rules or people go too far. If I want to, like I done an outdoor kitchen several years ago, and I done a basketball court. What happened? My son and them had a basketball court, right? A basketball goal right in the driveway. You can't have that, so I ended up building a basketball court behind my house for my son and the neighborhood kids, and I built me what we call an outdoor kitchen, where I have my grill and all that stuff. And this is your house, and you pay for your house, but I gotta go to each one of my neighbors and ask them, can I do it? And they got to sign off on it. I don't like that. I don't like if you get ready to cut your you wanna trim your trees and stuff. You have to go and get approval through the board. And plus, for the money I paid for the house that we're in the community that we're in, I could have went out 15 minutes down the road at that time and bought me 5 acres and built twice the amount of house if I knew what I was doing. If I know what I was doing now, like I know now, I could have went out, got 5 acres of land, and built twice the amount of house than I have now. Then if I had 5 acres of land, I could have me a detached garage. Just so much I could do with the land. Now, like now, I'd like to have maybe a little garden or something. You can't do that in your subdivision. You can't do any of that. And then, just don't like it. Picture Mike, I'm currently a maintenance technician in an apartment complex. And I'm grabbing a lot of the young men in their teens and 20s, and I'm putting skilled trades in them. I said, please do, man. We got to. We got to. We got to. That's the only way I see getting out. They got some networking going on. Mr. O, yeah, man, my youth and wasted on me. I'm on the cover. Yeah. Nah, your youth is not wasted. You good. You in your early 20s, Mr. O. Nah, Osei Bean, nah, your youth is good. You good. You one of the guys that I envy. That I wish I could have done that at that age. All right. Hey, how you doing? Peace ABC Group and Brother Mike. All right. Um, I'm not even going to attempt to do your name because I have that all messed up. Okay, top of 30, authority. I was 37 or 38 when I figured out it was time to change. Yeah, yeah. That was me. 89, Dr. Funk. I've been looking for a mentor since I was in my 20s to prepare for my older years. I'm 44 now, but I'm glad I found you, Mike. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I wasn't even looking for no mentor in my 20s and stuff. My mind was just everywhere where it shouldn't be. I didn't even know to look for a mentor. I think if one of them probably came, they probably couldn't have told me nothing. I thought I knew everything. Okay, just don't walk in. Just don't walk in on the van lady while she shower. Yeah, nah, yeah, she had some. I told them not to go back there. That she won't plan, and I guess they found out that she meant what she said, and she said what she meant. So now the police is involved. That's all I'm gonna say. But I told them she won't plan, and evidently she meant what she said, and she said what she meant, and she ain't going down without a fight. I don't think. I hear you, Mike. But at 53 years old, I'm swinging for the fences in 2021. Yeah, me too. This one right here. 2020. I got 2 years. By the time I turn 50, I need to be someplace, and now I got to sprint to the finish line. So I got 2 more years, and I need to be someplace in the next 2 years, and so I'm gonna sprint to this finish line, and and see if I can get there. But I'm on the place where I'm on the track where I think I am gonna make it. Ain't no think I gotta make it. Ain't got no choice. I gotta get there. Hey, how you doing, BK from the Rockies? Hey, real gamer. I respect the ABC. Thanks. I appreciate that. Hey, how you doing, DCNF? Yeah, DCNF pulled a 850 before 12. That's great, man. That's great, man. Like I say, you all making so much money. It's crazy. Salute talk about the ABC fan. Yeah, it's funny when you think about it. I was talking to one of my buddies. I was like, man, I feel bad. Next week I might put up maybe 150, $200 before 12 o'clock, and he brought me back into his perspective. He said, "You gonna do that before 12?" I was like, "Yeah," and I'm embarrassed about that. And he was like, "Man, you know how many people wish they could do that in 8 hours, and y'all doing that before 12, and you feeling bad?" And I was like, "Yeah, it puts it back into perspective. When you used to making the cash that the appliance repair kicks off, you look at 150, 200 before 12, you look at yourself as slacking. You say, man, I made $200, $150 before 12 o'clock. I'm slacking. I'm not out here pushing myself like I should." All right, they got some networking going on. Fabulous 50. Hey, how you doing? Ain't seen you in a while. Fabulous Life of 50. Say good evening. Hey, how you doing, Reginald Terry? All right. Hey, how you doing, Mr. E? Thank you for stopping in, man. I really appreciate it. I do. I really appreciate you coming down. Uncle Mike brought the online course for Christmas. In the second quarter, settling for field goals, not anymore. In the second quarter, settling for field goals, not anymore. There you go. Go ahead and start trying to throw the ball down the field. Hey, Mike, those before 12 on Facebook is fun to watch. Watching people get inspired. Yeah, it is. It's fun to watch. And it's fun for me to watch. But what really gets me is I see some of the people who are doing it, and it wasn't that long ago when I knew the situation those people were in, and I knew the situation where some people were saying, "Can I?" They didn't think the city that they lived in. Some people were thinking, "I'm in a city that don't have any service calls. Ain't no work here. Can't make no money here." And I'm seeing them putting up $500, $600 before 12 o'clock. And you thinking, now they doing this, and that's consistent all week. They're putting that up. Monday 400, Tuesday this before 12. Just they got another a whole rest of the day to go and double it again. So that's the crazy part. And if you wasn't think that you could make that much money just changing somebody's dryer on the belt on their dryer, you tell somebody they're crazy. Okay. Mr. O, the city tried to enforce codes on her property too. She defied them, took them to court, and beat them every time. Left. Oh, okay. You had that problem. Oh, your mom. Okay, they done that to your mom. Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing? Good tech. All right. How long does it take for the popcorn usually arrive? It used to take 2 to 3 days, but the post office now is backed up. I put it on priority shipping for the post office. It usually takes 2 to 3 days. Right now, maybe 4 or 5, depending on where it's going. If they have to go through Atlanta to go to you, now I'm saying it gets stuck in Atlanta, and if it's going to Dallas, if it's going to Dallas Fort Worth, I'm watching that, and it gets stuck there for a couple of days. The post office, because of COVID and everybody shipping stuff so much now. Just coming off the holiday, the post office is just booked up. They got to get some more work in there. All right. Somebody said drop in the kettle corn link real quick. I'll get you the link to the kettle corn right now. Um, if you want to get some kettle corn, this is a place where you can actually order it. That's the link to the kettle corn right there. Yeah. Right here, good tech. Say I got all the mentors I need. Yeah, that's a great thing here about Appliance Boot Camp. You have all these great mentors that you can feed off of and go along on your journey. And not only that, you got somebody you can talk to. Like y'all hitting licks now. That's good to see you all hitting these licks before 12. When I first started, I didn't have nobody I could share that with. If I couldn't go talk to nobody until I made $800 before 12 o'clock, they would think I was lying. They would honestly they would thought if I went and told somebody seriously that I went out and I made $800 before 12 o'clock, their mind wouldn't let them see. Even if I told people outside of the group now, we look at people's numbers, we say yeah they doing it. We can look at it and tell yeah it doesn't seem far fetched because we know that and we congratulate each other. We know that they're doing it. We know what work it takes for them to do it, and you can just about gauge what time they're getting up and what they're doing. You know that guy's out there hustling and grinding. You can tell what they're doing. But if you told somebody who's a W-2 ain't doing this, they think you lying. You wouldn't have nobody you could share that with without no without and rejoice with it. I had to actually play it down in my earlier years and couldn't tell nobody I'd done it. Honestly, I did. And to see you all winning together, that's great. Y'all got buddies y'all can call up and talk business with. You know how great that is when business ideas and stuff. When you start creating businesses and you start now, your mind is constantly looking at businesses and constantly looking at developing and creating stuff. You got to get that out. You have to have somebody you can talk to that you can get that stuff out of. That you can talk and make some rationale that kind of clear it up and make sure that everything works. If you try to go talk to somebody who's not in a creative mindset like you are, they get tired of hearing it. They think you crazy. They'll do you like they done Tesla. They'll put you in an insane. They say you're gonna win insane and put you in a mental institution because they get tired of hearing it. But you all got so many people you can call up and say, "Hey, man, I'm looking to go buy this piece of commercial property. I'm gonna put think how that sounds. We saying this. I'm gonna buy me a piece of commercial property. I'm gonna put me about 5 buildings on there and rent them out. What do you think about that? I think it's a great idea. Let's look at the deal. Then you start talking it over and you realize it's doable. You realize you're making enough money where it's doable. You can do it. You got enough money coming in. You can do it. If you go talk to somebody, just the fact that you go tell somebody you're going to go buy some commercial property and you're going to put some metal buildings up, and we know now that those metal buildings is not that expensive. They 40, 50, $60,000. And if you making $1,000 a day, come on, that don't take long for you to generate that money up. And and now you're not afraid of that. You looking at it, you say, I can do that. And then you say, once I get it, then you all thinking long term. So once I get them up and get them running, I can rent them out and all that. And we can see that. We can see the vision, and we know that it's doable. But other people, they wouldn't be able to, their mind wouldn't even let them think like that. We're going to skip through some of these and get to the bottom because I got to get out of here. Like I said, get ready for the class. All right. Let's see here. MacAllister Moore, what third-party warranty company would you recommend for a newbie? Go into your appliance bootcamp module. They have a list in there. Mr. O done an excellent job of writing out all the third-party warranty companies and who to contact and what the pros and cons for all of them. Okay. Okay, they got some networking going on. Vantage Cosmer, got to be different, stand out from the crowd, and keep your money flowing. Yeah, yeah, no doubt. Uh, First class service, biz equal growth. Yep, you just confirmed, Sneed. Have to stop wasting time with the naysayers. Yep, no doubt, no doubt. Uh, THC Appliance Service. What's up, Mike ABC fan? All right, thank y'all. Doing great. Like I say, I got I got people showing up tomorrow. I got finished cleaning up from the popcorn, and I got finished also packaging some popcorn. So tonight's gonna be a little shorter than normal. Hopefully, we can go live this weekend. Like I say, I'm loving the energy that's coming off of you all and what you all are doing. Even the people that I'm working with the software, um, they're actually doing business with several of you all, and they are impressed at what you all are doing. They cannot believe that y'all just got into business. Like I told you all, you don't see people as solid as you all just coming into business. And that speaks volume when they come out and they say, "Man, we got several people that work for you that came through you, and they killing it. How y'all put this together? No, they put that together in less than a year. So yeah, they great. They great at what they're doing. All right. Okay. The Mad Gamer. I want to know if this is the guy who also helped you get the cell phone contract too. No, that's the cell phone contract. You probably talking about you talking about Ontario. You talking about in Ontario. Now I used to do the cell phone repair course also when I first got started. But I started sending all my cell phone repairs when I had the contract. I sent that to Ontario, and then Ontario took that contract, and Ontario he specialized in cell phones and stuff like that. And I just stayed back in my sweet spot of appliance repair. All right. Okay. Terry, you say, man, watching some of the young brothers like Good Tech Appliance, LLC, Marcus talking more days, Miss O'Derby, that's really, yeah, it does. It does inspire you. That's why I say it inspired me. It's telling me I need to get up and go and get out early. But I ain't got it in me now. Because I have, for me to get out and do two or three stops to get and do some stops to give me some real numbers. I have to be getting out my house about maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I need to be leaving the house at that time to get down here to do my checks I need to check so I can be at the first stop at about 9. I just don't have it in me to do it now. And then I'll always if I show up down here, somebody if my car pull up, somebody's gonna come want to talk, and then their talk leads to me going someplace with them. Hey, I've got something. Come ride with me real quick. My whole morning and stuff is just gone. So I realize now I'm work. My job is to think now more so the physical part. There's nothing wrong with that. So I do more thinking now than I do actual physical work. But there's nothing wrong with that. That's still work. Once again, thank everybody for watching. I need to get out of here. Like I said, I got a 10 o'clock curfew still. Those that are coming, I can't wait to meet you all. And hopefully maybe we'll go live before the class is over with this weekend. Once again, thank you all for watching, and I'll be back on Monday.